Hey everyone, so today's a travel day. I'm off to a town called Karakol, which is about 3 hours drive from here. Apparently there is a marshrutka at 10:30, so I'm going to walk down there in a bit. I think there's another lady going as well, so I won't be on my own today. I'm not really sure what there is to do in Karakol, but I think there are a few sites and stuff. But mainly I'm going there because it's the gateway to some really beautiful nature. So I've got to pack my bags and then we'll get going. You followed me all the way here. Bloody hell. What are you doing? Silly girl. You're cute but annoying. Found the bus anyway. You are a pain in the ass. I feel responsible for you. And she won't leave me alone. She's like that friend that tags along and no one invites, and then you're embarrassed to be seen with her. Just kidding, obviously. She was actually very sweet and I did feel bad leaving her behind. Hopefully she found someone else to give her some attention though. Anyway, the bus journey was pretty scenic. However, at some point the road conditions turned really bad and it was a bit like sitting in a washing machine. I fell asleep at one point and woke up by whacking my head on the window. The teenage boys sitting next to me found it highly amusing. After about 3.5 hours, I arrived in the city of Karakol and made my way to the guest house. I just arrived. Check out this room. My host was a really nice lady who brought me out a pot of tea, some bread and jam, which was really kind. Well, that was nice. Anyway, the bus journey here was a bit crazy. The roads were just so bad. It was so uncomfortable. I kept smacking my head on the window. And then when the roads were actually paved, the driver just went absolutely nuts. And he was just hooning down these crazy country roads. It was a bit mad. And it was 3.5 hours. So yeah, not that bad though at the end of the day. I got here in one piece. Anyway, it's only 2:30. So I'm going to go out in a minute. I have to go to the cash point anyway to get some money to pay for this guest house. And we'll just take a walk around and see what else we can see here. One of the most famous sights to see in Karakol is the Chinese Dungan Mosque. This mosque was built between 1907 and 1910 for the Dungan people, a Chinese Muslim ethnic group who fled persecution in China and came here in the 19th century. It was designed by a Chinese architect and built entirely without using nails. Its colourful wooden pagoda and minaret are pretty iconic, and I would say it's probably the most unique mosque I've ever seen. Well, that was super interesting to see. Couldn't go inside because there was people praying, but there's another place of worship to see in this town that's pretty special apparently. So we're gonna head there now. This is Holy Trinity Cathedral, a historic church and the first Orthodox Church built in Karakol. The original building was built to serve the Russian troops that were stationed in Karakol in the 19th century. Around the same time, the town was established as a garrison. The church that stands here today is on the site of an older church that was destroyed by an earthquake in 1876. During the 1920s, the church was closed as a place of worship, and it was used for a variety of different purposes until the 1980s, when it was abandoned. It reopened in the early 90s after a big renovation. Super interesting. I've never seen a church this wooden before. It's so beautiful. Still got its onion domes though. Okay, well let's go see what else this town has to offer. I think I'm coming into the older part of town now, which is really interesting. These old buildings. Look at this cute little garden that someone's planted. Definite Russian vibes, especially with the birch trees. Oh! See the street sign there, we're on Lenin Street. That's funny. I'm just kind of walking, by the way. Not really got anywhere specific in mind. But it's nice. The light's really nice. I'm a little bit surprised I haven't seen any mosaics, but you guys are probably quite pleased about that. It's such a pretty town. I don't know what I read about this being ugly or whatever. But we're surrounded by mountains. There's trees everywhere, old buildings. Just look at that. How is that ugly? I believe there's a park up here, so we're going to head there. Oh, look who it is. Throughout my travels in Kyrgyzstan so far, I've noticed that a lot of pride is taken in parks and public green spaces. There are always displays of flowers, lots of trees, and well-maintained statues of local and national heroes as well. I think it's time to try and find a coffee. Hello. Ice latte? Small, please. I'm looking for somewhere to sit and have my coffee. Hello, baby. Meow. You're so cute. You're so cute. Oh, you're so funny. I'm actually scared I'm going to step on that kitten or something. It's so small. It's so cute though. Anyway, it looks like it's going to rain and it's like edging towards dinner time and there's a really interesting food that I want to try. So I'm thinking to head out soon and have it. Apparently there's a place like right close by that does it. And also it's a place that's mentioned in the book that was the whole reason why I wanted to come to Central Asia in the first place. So it's kind of an unexpected bucket list item. Hopefully I won't get too wet. So yeah, let's go see if we can find it. This place is called Ashlan Fu Alley due to its abundance of small cafes serving a local dish called Ashlan Fu, which is exactly what I wanted to try. There were so many options, I found it hard to choose a place, and I ended up choosing one pretty much at random. Ashlan Fu? Здесь? Ага. Можно? Спасибо. And here it is, the Ashlan Fu. It's a cold noodle soup dish with a chili oil and vinegar base. It has two types of handmade noodles in it, soft rice noodles and thick egg noodles as well. It comes with a variety of toppings, including a sort of scrambled egg. It was extremely unusual, but very tasty. I just got back in. That was a really interesting food experience. I'm really glad I ticked that one off. It was actually really delicious. I swung by the supermarket on the way home and look what I got for like 70p. Got this huge tub of apricots. Such a bargain. And they're amazing as well. They're really soft. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. This place is really cheap. I think because it's like off season now. But this guest house is like $9 a night, which is crazy for what I've got. Like a massive room. The host is really lovely and there's a tiny kitten. So yeah, absolute bargain. And I'm right in the centre of town as well. So no problems walking anywhere. Anyway, I'm going to be here in Karakol for about 4 days. Not really sure if I'm going to do anything tomorrow because the weather's supposed to be really bad, but we'll have to see. But I think I'm going to leave this one here anyway. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed seeing these little odds and ends around the town. It's been quite an interesting day. Hope you found it interesting too. So thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.